Good morning, students. In the today's session, we'll learn about the configuration of router and switch. How we'll have a communication between the router, between the two networks. Here, we have two different networks. This is our network and this is the other network. Okay. And to have a communication between the two networks, here we have a switch with the two pieces and another switch with the two pieces. Now we have whenever if we need the communication between two different networks and there we should have some router connectivity should be there. Okay. Now in the today's session, I want to explain you about how we'll have a communication, how the packet will be transmitted from switch to the router. Okay. How the data will be transmitted from the PC of one system to the another system. We'll learn in the today's session. Okay. Let me start the session with the explanation with a Cisco packet tracer. Okay. Now your task is to initialize the Cisco packet tracer. Okay. You have to install the Cisco packet tracer. Then here click on file new, click on file new. Then your task is to take the PC system. Okay. Now here we have the options called network devices as well as PC systems as well as components and connections with the miscellaneous. Okay. And the other multi-user connection. But as per our requirement, we just go with the devices. Okay. Here just I'll take the PC device here. Okay, then I need the communication between the two different network. Okay, now here these two pieces and I want to communicate these two pieces with one PT switch. Okay, just drag and drop this PT switch here. Okay, and in the next continuous take another and drag and drop the PC, and then here we have to drag and drop the next PC. Next we have to take the switch. Okay, and here I am taking with the PT switch. Just drag and drop the PT empty switch. Okay. Now here I need the communication between these two networks. Just I want to take one router. Okay. And in this task, just see here. Here we need the communication between. Here this is the router. I need the communication from this router from one system to the another system. I need the communication. For example, I want to transmit a packet from this network to the this network. Okay. And here I'm giving the network address for this part is 10.0.0. Like 1. Okay. And here the network address I will take 192.168.0.1. For this, I have to take the PC system. This is my network address. Okay. And in this my network address, and I am giving the PC system network address as 10.0.0.2 and here 10.0.0.3. Okay. Next here, this is my PC system. And here I want to take the PC system network address as 192.168.0.2. And here 192.168.0.2. Okay. And like this here, if after making the proper connectivity, then only I can do the proper transmission between these two systems. Let me start the task. Here, this is my PC. Now for my PC, I need the proper connectivity. Okay. Here I can take, you just see here, these are the zoom in, zoom out. Here, these are the switches which we have. Okay. Now here, from here, I need to have a proper connection. For this, I am taking the proper straight through cable. Okay. And if I want to take the proper straight through cable, then I am connected to the faster Ethernet to the switch. Okay. Next, another fast Ethernet to the switch. Okay. To make the connectivity between the switch and the PC, first we should take the copper straight through cable. Okay, from here we are connected to the fast Ethernet to our PC fast Ethernet 0. Okay, and fast Ethernet 1 by 1 to fast Ethernet 0. And next here we should have the proper connectivity from fast Ethernet 2 by 1 to the Giga Ethernet 0. Okay, and in the same manner here we should have a proper connectivity from fast Ethernet 0 by 0 to the Giga Ethernet 0 by 1. Next here from switch to the PC also we should have the proper connectivity. Okay, fast Ethernet 0. And one thing you please observe here, whenever if we observe here, we should all these are with the red marks. Okay, that means there is no transmission of data. Here I have the fast Ethernet 2 by 1 to Giga Ethernet 2, and here I have this fast Ethernet 0 by 1 to gigabyte 0 by 0. But I don't have any communication channel. But what is my task? I have to make the communication channel. Already I have explained about this, how we can give the addresses. Okay. Already I told I have to give the address here. Just click on PC and here I'm giving the address as 10.0.0.2. Okay. Here for global address, I'm giving the other default gateway, I'm giving the other value. Okay. And for PC1 also, here I have to take the desktop, go to IP configuration 10.0.0.3. Okay. Next. And next here for this PC, I have this desktop, then go to IP configuration 192.168.0.2. And next 192.168.0.3. Okay, and next here for the router also I have to make. Here this is my router switch. Okay, for this router here I have the configuration. From the configuration I have gigabyte Ethernet. I have gigabyte Ethernet 0 by 0 and gigabyte Ethernet 0 by 1. Here the default address what I told you 10.0.0.1. Okay, and here we have to make the port to be status to be on. Okay, once the port status is on, and you can see the message here, no shutdown and line protocol and interface gigabyte Ethernet 0 by 0 change state to up. Okay, now the status was up. Okay, now we are ready for the transmission of data. Okay, and next here the mark will become blue, red, green. Okay, now here gigabyte Ethernet 0 by 1. For this also, I have to give the address 192.168.0.1. Okay, and see here. Now see here, the Giga interface change state up to up. Okay, then I have to switch on. No shutdown. If I switch on, then only it is going to give me a message as no shutdown, and this is the IP address. Okay, 192.168.0.1, 255.255.255.0. Okay, now we are ready for the transmission. But here, whenever if we have the transmission of data, what is the default gateway for this PCPT0? We don't know. That default gateway also we have to write. What is the default gateway? We'll check. What is the default gateway we have given here? This is 3 we have to give. Previously I have given 1. Okay. Here. This 10.0.0.3. Okay. This is our default gateway. Okay. And what is the default gateway for this IP configuration? 192.168.0.2. That means see here, this is a gateway, but default gateway also have to change once again. For this also I have to give. For this, I forgot to give the IP address. Let me give the IP address 10.0.0.2. Okay, the IP address I have given, as well as parallelly, I'm giving the default address also 0. Okay, now I have done with the default gateway as well as the IP address. And what is the default gateway for this gigabyte 0 Ethernet 192.168.0.1. Okay, now I have to give the default gateway for this. Okay, now okay, now what is our task? Already we have created the PC switch and we have generated with the IP address. And here we are seeing how the communication here, the communication is in the form of from router to the particular PC. Now, if I need the transmission of packet from this PC to this router means here through this router, I should have the proper transmission of data. Okay. Now, what is my task? I want to transmit this packet. Okay. Here from one network to another network, if I want to transmit the packet, here you can see the status. Here, once we have the proper transmission of data, now we have done with the packet transmission, then it is going to show you the last status was successful between the transmission of data between these two systems. Okay. Have a nice day. All the best, everyone.